Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a topic that honestly is an absolute game changer for how you communicate. Now look, I know when you hear words like editing or revision, you probably just groan, right? It sounds like a total chore, just a sea of red ink all over your paper. But today, we're going to flip that entirely on its head. Because revision isn't a punishment. It's an exciting pursuit of clarity. It's the art of better communication. Really, it's where the actual magic of writing happens.
Okay, let's dive into this. Proverbs 4:7 sets up our philosophical foundation perfectly here. It says, "The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, though it cost all you have, get understanding." Think about that word for a second, understanding. At its absolute core, writing is never just about, slapping some words on a page to prove you did an assignment. Ultimately, writing is about gaining understanding for yourself. And then, here's the beautiful part: giving that understanding to someone else. It is a deeply meaningful exchange. So to make sure we actually get there, here's our roadmap. We'll explore the quest for understanding, what revision really means, and 3 steps to clarity. Then we'll look at revision in action, outline your writing mission, and finally tie the whole shebang together with wisdom, morality, and peace. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the quest for understanding. Writing is a quest to gain understanding and share it clearly with your reader. Now, why does this matter so much? Well, because when you start to revise, you're taking a deliberate step back. You're choosing to look at your work entirely through your reader's eyes. And when you do that, you might realize, oh, wait, this part is kind of confusing. Or maybe it's just way too wordy. Or actually, scratch that. Maybe you left out some crucial details that were completely clear in your own head, but nowhere on the page. When you shift your perspective over to the reader, you elevate the stakes. It goes from mere mechanics to genuine human connection. Moving right along to section 2, what revision really means. Let's be totally clear here. Revision is not just fixing mistakes. Look, hunting for a misplaced comma or fixing a typo, that's just proofreading. That's literally only the beginning. True revision is making your writing clearer, better, and way more interesting for your reader. Real revision is about actively repairing confusion. It's about aggressively cutting out that fluff and wordiness that just bogs the reader down. And it's about filling in those missing details so your writing absolutely shines. Now, what's really interesting about this is that revision is also your prime opportunity to improve your style. Think of style as your choice of words, your sentence length, and the rhythm that keeps readers engaged and makes your writing memorable. A strong style, it keeps your reader totally locked in. Mastering this is what actually makes your personal voice unforgettable. So when you revise, you aren't just making it correct, you're making it sound incredibly good. Okay, let's get practical. Section 3, 3 steps to clarity. Here is the exact process. Step 1, read your draft aloud. Honestly, I cannot emphasize this enough. Reading aloud is your ultimate secret weapon. When you read out loud, your ears will catch awkward rhythms that your eyes just blindly glide right over, mostly because your brain already knows what it wanted to say. Step 2, reword unclear sentences so the meaning is instantly obvious to the reader. And step 3, replace dull words and vary your sentence length to create that beautiful rhythm we were just talking about. Let's actually see this at work. Section 4, revision in action. All right, let's put this to the test. Take this original text. The cat was sitting. I mean, it's grammatically correct, sure, but it is incredibly boring. Now look at the revised version. The black and white cat curled on the sunny windowsill. See what we did there? This brilliantly illustrates how we can transform a totally dull sentence into a vivid, interesting picture. By adding specific, descriptive details, we just gave the reader a super clear, engaging image to hold on to. Let's look at repetition next. The original reads, "The boy ran quickly and speedily to the bus." Okay, unless this kid is breaking the space-time continuum, quickly and speedily do the exact same job, right? It's unnecessarily wordy. But listen to the revision. The boy sprinted to the bus. Boom! We swapped out a weak verb and those repetitive adverbs for one single, strong, precise verb, sprinted. It makes the writing so much punchier and full of energy. Let's move on and see how this builds with step 3, flow. Listen to this. I like pizza. Pizza is my favorite. I eat pizza often. It sounds a bit like a robot, right? Very choppy. Now check out the revised version. I love pizza. It's my favorite food and I eat it often. By taking those 3 short, repetitive sentences and combining them, we instantly improve the flow.
It creates a much smoother, far more engaging rhythm that is actually, pleasant to read.
All right, grab your pens. Section 5, your writing mission.
Now it is your turn. Take a piece of your current writing and treat this like a real-world writer's checklist. Number 1, revise one sentence to be highly descriptive, really paint a picture. 2, replace 2 weak verbs with stronger, more precise ones. 3, combine 3 short sentences into one smooth, flowing sentence. 4, remove one repeated idea. And 5, read a paragraph aloud. Note where you naturally stumble and fix it. I promise you, these specific, small actions are the exact trials that lead you to truly great writing.
And finally, zooming out a bit. Section 6, wisdom, morality, and peace. Education without morality will hurt. At Heroesmart Academy, we intertwine biblical morality with education for a very specific reason. Just being smart, it isn't enough. What is the point of being educated if you continue to make bad choices that hurt yourself or others? Being smart simply does not prevent painful, bad choices. Education has got to be grounded in a solid moral foundation for it to actually be beneficial.
Romans 8 promises peace of mind to everyone who keeps their mind spiritual. So the crucial point here is that keeping a spiritual focus isn't just some nice idea. It is the proven path to actual, lasting peace. True wisdom is aligning our sharp, educated minds with a spiritual, moral compass.
So what does this all mean for us? It leaves us with this final provocative question. How will you use your writing, your education, and your moral choices to find true peace of mind? Remember, the care you take in revising your sentences is actually practice for how you evaluate and revise your own actions out there in the real world. So go out there, seek understanding, write clearly, and keep your mind focused on the things that bring true peace. Thanks so much for joining me in this explainer today. Have a great time revising.